So what's up guys, I am Sam and I am back with another new summertime saga game video. So today in this video we are going to do the walkthrough of Mia, Helen and sister Angelica. So guys, those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon. So let's the walkthrough begin. So the first day French classroom tutoring session must be done before starting the Mia, Helen and sister Angelica route. So we have came to visit classroom. Now we will go to library and take the French dictionary. So now let's go to library. As we can see on the shelf the book is not available. We will ask the June. Now we can see it is available, but as we see the pages are torn, so we have to go back and ask Mrs. Bassett about the torn pages. So now let's go to school, go to French classroom. Now here, after talking with Mrs. Bassett, we have to go to school left hallway where we see Judith. Now we have to take her dictionary. So now we have got the dictionary. So now let's go to the second floor to the computer lab, and here we have to print the pages. So now with the help of the June we have printed the pages successfully. Now let's take these pages and let's go to the French classroom. So now let's have the tutoring session. So after we have done with the tutoring session, now let's go back to the bedroom and sleep. Now the Mia's walkthrough starts. Let's go to school to the science classroom. Now here we have to ask Mia about the homework. So now we have asked about the homework. She tell us that come in evening to do homework. So we have to go in evening to Mia's house. So it is evening now. Let's go to Mia's bedroom. So now we have to do study. So after we are doing study, yes, we have to say, but we are too early to do anything with her, so we are just doing the study for today. So now after having study, it's night, so let's go back to the bedroom and sleep. So now next day again we have to go to Mia's house in afternoon. So now it is afternoon. Let's go to Mia's house where we see Helen and Harold, the mother and father of Mia. So now again we have to go back in evening to Mia's bedroom, but as we see Helen is not allowing us to go. So now let's go back and sleep again. So now the next day has come, so let's go to school to the science classroom and ask Mia about the donuts, as we have to impress the Harold so that we can access Mia's home. So now we have asked about the donuts, so she is telling that go to the police station. We have to ask Harold's colleague about his favorite donuts. So guys, this is the random. Every time the favorite donuts changes, so we will first ask Yumi about the donuts, and we have to read this about what he likes, as it is random. So as now we can see he likes chocolate chips on the top of his donuts, so we have to keep that in mind. Now we have to go to the police office and ask Earl. First we will talk with Earl and he will say about the work and the Rhonda. So now we have to again talk with Earl. So again talk and ask about donuts. So he is saying that he likes strawberry results. So now we have to keep in mind that strawberry glazed and choco chips on the top. As this is random, you will get random things, but you will know as I will show you the names of each. So now we have to buy the donuts. So we have bought the donuts. Now let's go back and give these donuts to Harold. So now donuts, and yes, Harold has liked the donuts and hope we will get a good impression on Harold. So now we have to go back and go and sleep. as we have slept now let's go to school, to the science classroom, and talk with Mia. Now Mia will say that Harold has liked the way you have given donuts to him, as it had made good impression. So now let's go back, and we have to again go to Mia's house in evening. So now it is evening. Let's go to Mia's house, and let's go to Mia's bedroom. Now she will say that she wants to have a tattoo on her body. So now we have to find the idea or which tattoo she should make. So now let's go tomorrow to art classroom and use the art. So now let's go to school, and let's go to the school left hallway, and we have to go to the art classroom. So now let's use the art pad, and we have to use the butterfly tattoo. Yes, we have got the drawing. So now we have to take this drawing and give it to Mia. So now let's go to Mia's house in evening. Let's go to Mia's room and give this butterfly tattoo idea. So now it's late, so we have to again go back and sleep, as we have to go on Saturday to Sugar Tats for to draw the tattoo. So now we have to sleep till Saturday. So now it's Saturday, so now let's go to Sugar Stats. And now as we are here, so now let's talk with the Grace. Now Grace will say about the tattoo. Let's show her the butterfly tattoo. So now Ia will get inked. Yes, I will help you. So now as we can see that Grace is making a tattoo. So now we have done with this tattoo thing. Now we have to go back and we have to sleep, and tomorrow we have to again visit and ask Mia. So now we have slept. So now tomorrow we have to go to school. Let's go to school. Now let's go to science classroom and ask Mia. So now Mia will say that you come in evening at I will show you the tattoo. So now let's wait for evening. It's evening now. Let's go to Mia's room. Now Mia will show us the tattoo. So now let's see how the tattoo is looking. So as we were watching the tattoo, as we see Helen has arrived and seen what we were doing. So now let's go back, as Helen is so angry. So now let's go and sleep. So as we were sleeping, we heard a message, as our phone were got a message. Let's watch the message what we have got. So now we can see the help from Mia. So now let's go to Mia's house, as it is emergency. So now let's go to Mia's house, to Mia's room, but we can't hear anything, so we have to go to the Helen's room. And as we can see, we have to take this mystery key, Helen's secret key. So now let's go to the left side room, as the noise is coming from this room, as we can see. So we have untied her. So now Harold has also come, and Harold is also angry with Helen. Hope everything goes well. So now let's go back, as it is too late. Let's go to sleep. So now we have to allow 3 to 4 days to pass. So let's sleep for 3 to 4 days. Now we have to go and check Mia's house in afternoon. So let's go, as we see Harold is leaving the house. So now let's go inside and ask Mia. So Mia says that you go and talk with Helen and Harold about this matter and solve this. So let's go and ask Helen about this. But we know Helen is a very strange woman. She will not listen. But we have got an idea, as Helen visits church every weekend. So now let's go back and let's go to bed and sleep. And as it is Saturday, so let's go to church. So now we can see Father Queves and Sister Angelica. So now we have to go to the upside church stairs, and we have to take the suit of Father or the dress. Now let's go inside and speak with Helen. So now we need a high charisma to trigger this event, guys. So we have passed as our charisma is high. So now let's see what happens. We have to go and give this dress back again. So now as we are giving the dress, we see Sister Angelica, and now she has told us that she will not tell anyone about this, but you have to do her work. So now let's see what Sister Angelica asks us to do. So now let's go back and tell this to Mia in afternoon. So let's tell Mia that we have talked with her. Hope she becomes a nice person. So now let's go back. So now guys, we have to sleep for 2 to 3 days until we get a message from Mia. So now we will sleep for 2 to 3 days. So sleep until you get message. Yes, we have got message. As we can see, just open the message. We can see, we can't find my dad, can you come help us please? So now let's go to Mia's house and ask about the Harold, as Helen and Mia is saying that Harold is missing. So now we have to go and find. So let's check out the police station. Now we have to go. As we can see, we have to ask the Harold's colleague about Harold. Now even Yumi don't have a clue where is Harold. Now we will ask Earl. Even Earls don't know where. Let's check Harold's desk. As we can see, there is one pic, and that is of Raven Hills. So now let's go and check the Raven Hills. Now when we go to Raven Hills, we see the Harold fully drunk. So now let's talk with Harold and let's try to tell him that come home. So now as we have talked with the Harold, we have to tell this thing to Helen and Mia. So let's go back. Let's go to Mia's house and tell this to Helen and Mia. So now we have told about the Harold. We have to go back and sleep for 2 to 3 days. So now let's go back and sleep for 2 to 3 days. So in morning, Debbie tell us that Sister Angelica is down. So now let's go and see what she wants. So now Sister Angelica is here and she is saying that come to the church in evening. So now let's see what she wants. So let's go back and let's go to the church in evening. Let's go to the church stairs and let's go to Sister Angelica's room. So now as we can see, she wants a person for her things. So now we have to find a person. So let's go back and let's go to Mia's room and ask Helen about this. So let's go to Helen's room and ask about the rituals. As you can see, so yes, as she's Scotsman, and as we have high charisma, the event will get triggered and she will come with us. So now let's go back and take Helen to church to Sister Angelica. So now we have came to church. Let's go to Sister Angelica's room, and as we can see, so now we have to go back as Sister Angelica will not allow us to stay here now. So we are going back. So we have to go to school, but it's weekend, so let's sleep. Now it is Monday, so let's go to the school. As here Mia give us the Harold's sunglasses. So we have to give these sunglasses to Harold. So now let's go back and let's go to police station, to the police office, and let's give the glasses to Harold. So now we hear some noises from the basement. Let's go and check. As we can see, Yumi is in trouble, so we need a backup. So now let's go again back to police office and say this about to Harold. So now let's go back again to the basement. As we see the Harold, as we can see that Harold is a very dashing man and wearing the sunglasses. So now as we have done with this, so now let's go back again and let's go to sleep. Let's go to bedroom and sleep. So as we have slept, now again we have to go in afternoon to Mia's house and check Helen. So we hear some noise, so let's go to Helen's room, and as we see, And here Helen will tell us that she wants something from the consumer mall. So now we have to go and buy that thing and bring it to Helen back again. That is corset. So now let's go back and let's go to Hillside Mall. So now here let's go to upside and we have to go to pink and buy that thing. So now as we have bought the thing, as we can see the dress, now let's go and give this dress back to Helen. So as we have given this dress to her, so now let's go back and let's go to bed and sleep. So as we sleep, we again hear in morning that sister Angelica is again back. So now let's see what she wants, and now she is telling that she wants to buy the wipe. So we have to buy the wipe for her. So now let's go to the Hillside Mall. Then we have to again go back to upstairs to the pink. So as we can see, we have bought the wipe. So now we have to take this wipe and let's go to church in evening. So now we have to give these wipes to sister Angelica in evening. So now we have given the wipes to sister Angelica. Now let's go back and sleep. So now we have to go to Mia's house in afternoon and go to Helen's room and ask her, and let's ask Helen about the wiping. So now we have known that what sister Angelica have done with Helen. So now let's go back and ask Mia. So Mia is saying that the Harold needs to find the stolen goods so that he will get the promotion. So guys, as we know, Larry, he has stolen the goods. You can watch the Mrs. Johnson's walkthrough on the I button or at the end of the video. So now let's go to police station and ask Harold about the stolen goods. So now I will show you that in the Mrs. Johnson's route when Larry has told us about the stolen goods. Now we know. Let's go to park and we can see the white tree. Let's go and we can see the stolen goods. So now let's take these stolen goods back and let's give it to Harold so that he will get the promotion. So now let's go to police station. Now we have to hand it over to Harold. So now everyone is happy for Harold. So we have helped Harold to find the stolen goods. So let's say bye and let's go back to our room as we have to sleep now. Let's go back. So let's sleep now, and again we see that sister Angelica is at home. So now let's go and see what she wants. She has given the pick, but guys, before we have to buy this thing, first we have to go and speak with Harold. So now we will go and speak with Harold, then only we will buy the thing that sister Angelica wants. So now let's go to police station and talk with Harold. So now we have talked with Harold. So now we can go and buy the thing. So now let's go back and let's go to the Hillside Mall. As we can see, let's go to the upside and let's go and buy this thing from pink. As you can see, we have to buy this thing. We have got the thing. Now let's go. So we have to go to church in evening and give this thing to sister Angelica, but first we have to save the game, as there will be a branch of the option we will choose. The branch will go forward on that option only. So now let's save the game so that we will roll back and again play the game. So now let's go to sister Angelica's room now. So when we give the last thing to sister Angelica, there will be the choices that the branch will go on. So first you will get the option choose Helen, and the second one is watch sister Angelica. So now we will do the first branch, that is let's watch sister Angelica. So now let's go home and sleep, as we have choose the option watch sister Angelica. So the gameplay will go towards the Mia's ending. So now we can see the split to determine if you go with Mia or Helen. So we have choose the Mia. So now we have to go to Mia's house, as let's go to Mia's house. So now she is not available. Let's go in afternoon. So now we can see Helen and Harold are together. So now Mia is also happy that their parents are living together again. So now we will get a special reward. So in evening we have to go to Mia's house for the last and special reward from her. So let's say study and we will get the special reward.
A few moments later.
So guys, we have come to the end of the Mia's walkthrough. Now let's roll back to the save and let's select again the option. We will choose this time the second branch, that is choose Helen, the first option. So now we will choose the option choose Helen. So now let's go and sleep again. So now next day we have to go to the police station and speak to Harold. Now because of this we have chosen Helen, that Harold will not go back again home and Helen will be alone after these words. So now let's go back to Mia's house in afternoon and let's talk with Mia, that Mia is saying that Harold is not going to come now, and now we will get the special reward from the Helen. So now let's go to Helen. So we have to go to Helen's room for the special reward.
A few moments later.
So guys, this was the end of the Mia, Helen and sister Angelica walkthrough. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and also watch the other videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.